What's up, guys? Andy here. So, wanted to jump on real quick and show you this cool little markup that I did on Carbon Capital. This is obviously streamed 8 days ago, where I was talking about this gap fill right here. So, you'll hear a little bit right here. Just to push back up, fill this gap, and then we need it to close that 4-hour candle below the dot to dot. All right. So, notice what I said here. I said we need to close this little gap. And then once we close it, we're going to go into these dot to dot zones right here. So watch this play out. Continuation of last week's play. That continuation would take us on the 30-minute down to these levels that I have marked out here. So wick fill zone. So you're going to notice these wick fill zones right here that I'm speaking about are down here on the bottom, and this one and this one. So here's the gap fill that broke and got filled right here at the top. I'm going to show you that. Let me change my screen real quick. Bear with me 1 second here. So right here's that gap fill that I was talking about in this area. And I said, need to get filled. It got filled. And then we had our dot to dot. So when we go to the 30-minute and zoom out over here, you're going to see there's our dot to dot. And if we zoom out one more time, you're going to see our levels right here. Dot to dot. There's those 3 dots and there's the break. Here's those wick fill zones we had placed out right here, which is here and here, TP1, TP2. Obviously, those played out in our benefit. We got in those cells way up here at the top that we're holding as runners. And then we also took, on the other account, a nice little buy down here in the bottom that we protected. But the cells are still running nice. The markup hit to a T. And let's go back and kind of see what happens here with this one. So you're going to hear me say right here. Screenshot this, save these charts, do whatever you need to do. And let's just have fun in the market this week. So we were waiting. I said, screenshot that, take advantage of it, because that's the push that we're looking for. Now it gets even better. And I'm going to show you what happened once the market opened and we were getting into the end of last week. Now, this right here is important because you're going to notice we got this gray box that falls up here, and we're looking at this on the 4-hour. So when we look at this in today's 4-hour, you're going to notice that I said we needed to push up into this gray area. Okay, so hear me out here. So I would be looking to take, more parcels at 33,250 into this area, and then you're able to protect those entries down here, and then it's a no risk trade for you to take the setup. And we can look at our other, and this markup showing daily just looks beautiful. I mean, when you look at those whole number rejections, I mean, look at that, 32,750. It's exactly where those candle bodies are just setting, and we pushed all the way up into those zones. So 32,250 would be a nice area. And as you guys know, anytime you've got those daily candles like this, you want that 50% retracement within this candle body. So if we go pull up Fibonacci and we just look at it from wick to wick, let's find that 50% mark. And at 50% mark, I mean, falls almost dead on at 33,250 area. So it's going to be a nice area to push back up into. And if we go over here and look at our daily chart setup, weekly chart, daily chart setup. So I want to pause there. See this markup that we have, see where price is. We said we need to hit this area, obviously, and reject it and all this. I want you to go over here, and this is where we're going to talk about the weekly. And I'm going to go back and show you how this weekly turned out. Let me get we got the little box there. There we go. So here we go. Just hear me out on this one. So from December until present, we have been playing in this zone majority of the time. And I said, we need to get a weekly candle to close out of this zone and into this gray box. Now, you can see we're still touching this gray box, and we touched this gray box. So with the holiday week, we're not going to have much movement, obviously, going into Sunday and Monday. But Tuesday, we've got red folders. So when the market opens on Tuesday, this is going to be a key area in here. And I'll just do this right here that we're going to be playing in. So the goal is to go back up, maybe touch that, 33,250, and then now start our weekly candle, in this area outside this gray box, so we can continue the downward motion of the trades. Now, yes, I want to push back up as we saw into the whole numbers. So let me get back to my right here. I want to push back up to that 33,250. Close some partials there. I've got my buys. I've got my runners setting up. We also have our sellers up in this area that would be runners. So now we're perfectly hedged that we're winning either way. If the market goes up, we're winning. If the market goes down, we're winning. But on the weekly side of it, if we close that weekly candle inside this little area here, outside of this gray box, we're going to start pushing further down, and that's where that bearish moment. All right, guys, this is where the fun starts happening.
So I'm going to share my current screen. You guys just saw how that turned out going into last week. And now look at it. This was that 4-hour chart that you guys saw. And look what we did. The market opened 33,250 and we slammed down. Go over here and look at that chart that we were looking at. Just on, you saw, look, right there's the markup. This is the zone that you guys saw on there, right? You can go to the 4-hour and look at it. And we can zoom in. Look, beautiful. Held that, jumped up. Wick, fell. Okay. We can look at any of these charts that we're currently trading, and there's that zone. Look, got right into that gray area. We can go look at our weekly chart. If you remember the weekly video, you just heard me say, we're going to go up and we're going to tap that, zone. We're going to hit that 33,250. We're going to trade in that gray box. Here we are. This is that gray box I was talking about. Look at our daily level. Remember the daily levels that we looked at the chart? Look where it opened up, guys. You cannot get any cleaner than that before we push down. Every single markup that we had that we posted on Carbon Cap, not posted, but live stream on Carbon Capital's page hit to a T and is doing exactly what we want it to do. So for anyone that wants to go back and study that, I advise you to head over to Carbon Capital's YouTube channel, watch the live stream from 2 days ago, and it's going to give you a full breakdown of where we're at, how we got there, why we're there, and how we're reacting to the markets. So hopefully that helped everyone. Again, last week was great on trading. We're going into this week. Live streams this morning were great. Let's just keep this thing rolling. Remember, your charts are for you to react. And as long as you are reacting properly with the proper risk, you can continue to get into these trades and have a lot of fun. And don't forget, please head over to Carbon Capital's YouTube channel. Be sure you're subscribed and you've turned on notifications there, because we have 2 videos a week that we're doing updates on. And as you can see, the last few have been bangers. So hope everyone has a great week. See you soon.